Yo, Busty, you got the framing right?
Yo.
Love you, boys.
All right, cool.
Yo, Justice, you got the framing right? Love you, boys.
Are we going now?
Yeah, what up, Doe? Friendship is kind. Latris on the fucking men, Jane.
Is mine recording?
Yeah, it is.
You pressed record? Double check. Are you sure?
Sure did.
Cool.
Episode 30.
Yeah, episode 30.
Woo! A hippie yell for episode 30.
Who carved that pumpkin?
I love it. Getting right into it. I want you to guess. So yesterday, me and my girlfriend carved pumpkins.
Can you see this one from that camera angle? Can you see the pumpkin?
No, we definitely have to.
Okay, I'll lift it
I
up.
have to lift it up. All right, guess who carved which pumpkin? Who do you think carved which one?
Honestly, I don't know Chelsea well enough yet to like really gauge. I want to say that one's yours, but she could do a goofy one just as like it's just as believable in my head. I want to, but then again, the teeth on this one is like maybe you put the teeth on it. I don't know. I think I think you would pick out the one with the crinkly tail. So I'm gonna say that's yours.
No.
No, I'm wrong.
Isn't that crazy?
That's hilarious.
Everyone said they were like, "That one's yours, Nick." I did. The
Wow.
I'm very proud of my work.
Yeah, it looks great. What did you use? A kitchen knife or what?
Just the pumpkin carving thing. I swear to God, I did this in a minute flat.
Oh my God. Dude, I thought carving pumpkins was so hard. And then I did it as an adult and I was like, oh, I was just 7. You know, it's so easy to
I
carve.
like speed rounded. Yeah, I scooped all the shit out and like honestly, it had to have been like a minute and like 37 seconds or something.
So hilarious.
But yeah, I mean, no, I didn't even use a stencil or anything.
Oh no, I didn't think you did.
No. Yeah. No stencil, no laser etching.
No 3D printing.
It's pretty post, honestly.
No, yeah, that's like the classic, like that's the pumpkin I want to see on Halloween. Like when I went trick or treating and that pumpkin was illuminated walking up to this,
right.
the patio.
You knew you were about to get a Snickers bar or a
what? Candy apple?
Kiss from the adult neighbor.
Dude, here's a really great question for you. What is the weirdest thing you ever got on Halloween?
Like I think a quarter. I think one year someone gave out like a roll of pennies or something.
Pennies. That's really weird, man. Well, everyone's always like, yeah, we had someone on our street who was a dentist and they gave out floss. It's like, that's not that weird though.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, dentist on Halloween. That's like a cliche. I never really believed that. I used to get Huggies. I thought Huggies were weird to get on Halloween. I was like, that's not candy. Trick or treat. Here's a Capri Sun. Like,
true.
I mean, it was always good to get Huggies. It was just weird. It was not the vibe.
You look in your bag and there's just a Huggy.
It's kind of like animal crackers.
Or no, the other one was a thing of popcorn. You're like, I have to like do work to eat this.
Or it's like loose popcorn.
Take one loose. That's funny to put out. Just pop a bowl of popcorn and put it out for the kids and put a sign that says take one.
Dude, that's crazy. The take one stuff. Does that happen anymore? I feel like these days it's like they have like a cool dispenser or something. Like, I don't know.
That's a good invention idea.
Yeah, like at Home Depot, $100.
A Halloween candy dispenser that only gives it one per kid.
Yeah.
It scans your eye. It's a retina.
You scan QR code your phone, one per phone number.
That's so good.
Boom. Genius.
Anyone who heard that just signed a non-disclosure agreement by Ricky Bobby.
Dude, also in the same vein as Halloween.
Scary.
Do you want to take the go to hell challenge right now?
What's that?
You want to know?
Sure.
Eat one of these. Do you remember Be a Man challenge? Did I ever talk about that?
This is called the Go to Hell challenge.
I kept saying that last night. I kept making Danya eat these. I was like, take the Go to Hell challenge, just because they're sour as hell.
Really?
Yeah. Want to take the Go to Hell challenge? Come on. Do it. I want to see your face. I brought these specifically to see your face when you eat one.
I don't want to do it.
You don't want to eat the. You don't want to take the go to hell challenge.
All right, fine. I'll try it.
You can spit it out right away. You don't have to actually suck on the whole thing. I just want you to get the main sour.
Toxic waste.
Yeah.
Show the cam that packaging.
Okay. I mean,
Where'd you get these?
Let the record show Nick really kind of doesn't want to do this right now and is like really ponying up because I pressured him.
Yeah. The go to hell challenge.
Go to hell challenge. Isn't that funny? Or is that an L? L or dub? Go to hell challenge.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
It's not.
This is you right now. That's not that bad.
Oh, now it's bad. It was not bad.
Well,
fuck toxic waste.
Fuck toxic waste. Do you think these are more sour than Warheads?
No.
Really? Mm-mm. I was eating these like candy on the way over here. They are candy. I was eating these like candy, man. And
that was so funny.
And
I was eating these like candy.
And Yinzer versus candy.
Yinzer versus sour.
Okay, Yinzer versus sour. No, this is what I was hoping you would do. I was expecting you to embellish. Like, I was expecting you to go like this. Like, I don't know.
Oh. Like the TikTok grapes video reaction?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was awesome.
You should have winked at me then. You should have been like, Nick, they're really sour, right?
I don't know.
I would have been like, woo!
You overreacting to stuff is funny as hell to me.
Why?
I don't know. You just got a funny build for it.
Thank you. That is so PSA 10.
What do you want to get into?
Dude.
E-Man's birthday?
You got the pumpkin thing. E-Man's birthday was fun.
Fire.
New member of the Charizard card allegiance.
That was cool of you to give him.
Hell yeah.
PSA graded Charizard.
I just wanted him to kick off his collection the right way.
Yeah.
And that card is just so dope.
Did anything like notable even happen?
It was just literally
just a good time.
It was just a good time.
Yeah.
Like leaving, I was like, wow, there was not one hiccup that whole time.
Yeah, no hiccups, but also nothing to write home about. Just like, yeah, fun
just
party.
Fun, yeah. Made a fire, smoked weed. That was awesome. I drove my truck over there, my Ford. That was sick.
How has that been driving that? It's not. Wait, it's a newer one, right? It's a 2019.
I parked my Ford next to Jake's Honda, and the Ford keeps the Honda company, and they care for each other. It's awesome. I saw another Ford playing today, driving a little bit off road, like near like a meadow, and I think my Ford was kind of jealous.
Have you taken your Ford yet to any of these back roads?
Mm-mm.
Really? I'm surprised you haven't like head over where I used to live.
I need some old sage local person to kind of give me like a off-road guide.
We should go.
I don't know where you can do that in PA, like legally.
Camp.
No,
seriously. You know that trail we always hike
yeah.
up? You can drive that to the top if you want. Wouldn't it be fun to drive your truck up there and camp?
That would be awesome.
Yinzer versus Wild.
Yinzer versus Forest.
Do you want to get into Yinzer versus and
yeah, let's blow the lid on it.
Okay, go ahead.
So this actually happened at the party. I don't even know how it came across somehow
organically.
Nate said Yinzer versus Wild, and then I was like, oh my god, that's such a good idea. Yinzer versus
fill in the blank
Steelers game. I think Jay came up with Yinzer versus Steelers game, but I don't even know yet what it's gonna really consist of. We're gonna make a video tonight. Yinzer versus Spirit Halloween.
Oh my god.
Spirited Halloween.
The very first installment of Yinzer versus Spirit Halloween. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I'm scared already.
I'm really terrified.
I'm scared and excited.
Well, I think I think Yinzers, we're Yinzers, but we're not. We're like new Yinzers.
We're new school Yinzers.
Yeah. Because like the Pittsburgh dad thing is like, that kind of makes us look. He's not even from Pittsburgh.
He's not?
No, he's like from LA or something. I don't think he's actually from Pittsburgh.
Oh my God. Let's sue him.
I know, right?
Can we sue him for something?
Yeah, damages.
Let's do that.
But we need to do how Yinzers really are, which is post up, have a fire with your friends, with your homies, go to Trax Farms, Eaton Park, Giant Eagle, the dispensary.
Giant Eagle, a.k.a. the Dirty Bird.
The Dirty Bird, the dispensary, card store, Steelers game, Permanis,
etc.
Yinzer versus Permanis is going to be the flat. We're going to get Kenny Pickett,
Who is that?
the fucking quarterback for the Steelers.
Oh, really?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to manifest this. I'm going to make a viral video. Kenny Pickett is going to hit me up. We're going to go to eat Permanis with him.
What is the viral video you're going to make?
No idea. But I think it's in the stars. And we're going to do Yinzer versus Permanis featuring Kenny Pickett.
That would be
Kenneth
fun.
Pickett.
That would be fun.
A Nicholas Franklin production.
I meant to ask you, what's the updates on Nicholas Franklin? Have you done any inventions?
I've invented a couple things. I invented this.
Just pulling this out of the hat right now.
It's a device with, when used properly, the leverage may open a canned object. Use it at your own risk.
Oh my gosh. Was that you cueing me off to this?
Yeah.
What did we want to say about it?
My girlfriend left a bunch of beer here, so I don't drink. So I offered Nate one of her beers.
And she was calling you on FaceTime, and I was like, I should answer and say, hey, I'm drinking your beer. He's busy.
And she is German, so it's a German beer. Bavarian beer.
Hold on.
Wow. Cheers.
Should I keep it going?
Sure.
That's going to sound really good, I think, actually.
How is it?
I have this candy in my mouth still.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'll do this too.
I
did that last year and broke my fucking tooth.
Really?
Yeah, it shattered.
You have a fake tooth now?
No. I had a root canal there.
A fake tooth?
I have a fake artificial root filled in with like tooth cement.
Oh, wow. That's gross.
And like this much. I don't know what this was. This much actual tooth
This
left.
much tooth left.
What was that?
It's a huge amount of tooth left.
You eyeballing that percentage? This was like 30% to
It's
me
like
in my head.
A hamburger sized
Yeah, like that
amount
much
of toothpaste.
Yeah. Is that a new hat?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Where'd you get
Ireland
it?
rugby. I found out
Canterbury.
I did 23andMe. I mean, we did that episode, and I found out that I'm mostly Irish, so I'm really leaning into my heritage.
You look Irish as hell in a good way.
Really?
Yeah, Canterbury.
Thank you.
So this is like an Irish rugby team.
Mm-hmm. The rugby, whatever the rugby
Wow.
thing is. Vodafone.
This is like equivalent
what
to
Vodafone
an
means.
American football team being like red,
Right?
white, and blue, like the Patriots.
You look Irish too. We look
are.
Irish.
I think our moms. They're both red hair, freckle.
Freckly redheads.
Yeah. Our uncles even
Uncle Eric, post up.
post up with Uncle Eric.
One of our uncles, he who will not be named, is apparently growing his own herb.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I know exactly who the fuck it is. That's awesome. We won't name them though.
He's like, I got some hydroponics, man. I was like, cool.
You were like,
Wow, that's sick. You know it's way easier than growing your own weed?
buying it.
Buying it from the dispensary.
Dude, speaking of things that are easier just to buy, have you ever had clotted milk
No.
or clotted cream?
No.
Rather.
What is it?
I saw a TikTok that was like clotted cream on croissants or crumpets was one of the queen's favorite snacks or whatever. And it looks so good, this clotted cream. You get like heavy cream and you put it in the oven at 175 for 12 fucking hours.
Ooh.
Which is crazy and just like risky, oven on 12 hours. Or you could buy it, but it's like, I think someone said it could be like $50 to buy. Like if you wanted to like ship it to your house or something.
Wow.
Because you can't just like buy it in the stores.
She was posting up on some good ass meals.
But wait, why did I bring up the clotted cream? I don't remember why I brought that up.
It's delicious.
What were we talking about before that? I don't even remember, man.
Neither do I.
That's amazing. Yeah, so anyway, the queen, so she liked to eat this clotted cream. Anyway.
She was probably eating like pheasant every day, like delicious farm-raised carrots.
Farm-raised carrots.
Smoking herb with a fucking Duke of Sussex.
Do you think people were complaining about my feet last time.
Why?
That's my bad.
No, I think people were complaining about the freezing. Oh, to clear up what happened last week, my iPhone ran out of space, so
dude,
that was my bad.
Let me pull the curtain back a little bit for
What?
the viewers who are here. I feel like I owe them this.
Okay.
So I'll just pull the curtain back. And I'll just say this vaguely. There's a lot of things we do unintentionally that people are like, it was funny how they... And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, that was just us not doing it. There was no higher, this is funny.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
like,
just, we just
it
didn't
boils
do
down to fuck, dude. I don't think why. Oh no,
I just don't think I want to do it right now. Man, I'll upload this.
Wait, I smoked. Can we do it tomorrow? That's happened a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can we just do it tomorrow? I'm high.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
See, that's the thing. Is we are so good. I don't think we've ever had like a scheduling issue.
I'm going to the Penguins game tomorrow. Preseason versus the Red Wings.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna be taking notes for my hockey channel.
Woo!
With Dan Curtin. I know. Wait, hold on. I wanted to say.
Woo!
Yesterday, I was like, "This is the only time you'll ever hear about this on this channel." I'm not plugging the hockey channel, but I'm going to the game tomorrow.
That's awesome. Who are you going with?
Danya. My mom was like, "I have 2 tickets." She's never been to a game.
Danya hasn't.
She hasn't been to a game. Danya hasn't. So my mom had these tickets. She was like, "Do you guys want them?" It's preseason.
Lucky.
It's not a big deal. So I'm going to be there taking notes for my YouTube channel, Northeastern Hockey Network.
That's
Check it out if you're a hockey
fuss.
fan only.
What's it called? Northeastern Hockey Network?
Northeastern Hockey Network.
Nehen.
We don't abbreviate it. It's just one thing.
Northeastern Hockey
With
Network.
Dan Curtin, but it's only for hockey fans.
That's fire.
Please don't check it out if you don't like hockey. Please don't. Or do, but
Do you
please
guys
don't.
have some listeners?
No.
It's okay.
It's all good.
It's a passion project.
I'm talking to 3 people right now, literally watching this. I'm like, the 3 of you who watch hockey, go check that out.
It's a passion
It's
project.
tight. Yeah, it's a passion project.
I love that.
But yeah, that's it.
It's a passion pit.
I wanted to get that out to the people who are interested in that, which is admittedly 3 people.
Tell me if this pickup line would work. Yo,
Yinzer pickup line?
yeah, Yinzer versus picking up chicks at the bar.
I would love for you to do more public things.
Gandalf versus Tequila Cowboy.
I think you would thrive in public.
I don't really.
You don't want to do that?
I don't like fucking with people's vibe.
No, you just have to do it tastefully, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
You can't like...
I definitely would never do a prank video
No. What do you make of
unless
like
it was on.
Ed Bassmaster?
He's funny. He's really funny though.
Mm-hmm.
I think, but I just don't think I could. I don't know. I would have a tough time doing that to someone because if it went south, I'd be like, "I'm sorry, man. I kind of just fucked up your day for no reason."
I think maybe my perception of it was just skewed because I was a kid. But back in the day, it used to seem like pranking someone was always hilarious because things weren't that bad. But nowadays, it feels like God, it feels like tensions are so like.
Yeah, I think people are just stressed out enough.
Yeah,
It's
everyone's stressed and walking on eggshells.
you don't
right
need
now.
to be the killer clown in the parking garage.
No.
like, scaring the fuck out of people.
No, it's so funny. Like if someone did that to me right now, I would just be like,
Yeah, and dude,
I would literally just be like, it wouldn't be funny. I would just be stressed out and irritated that it happened.
people are strapped up too, so it's like,
yeah, I mean,
kind of, yeah. I think most people are now.
Scare me with a clown mask on.
Yeah, that's like you're kind of just asking for something really bad to happen.
Yeah. Scare me with a clown mask on is funny. Like me implying I would shoot you for that. No, I wouldn't. I would just go.
I think I just don't think it's worth the risk.
Scaring someone with a clown mask on?
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
Like someone like trying to protect their like doing it around someone with their family or something.
You know what we should do? We should go stage a bunch of like scare pranks. It'll be like a bit for this channel. Like,
okay.
Just this channel's in on it.
We can do a couple tonight at Spirit Halloween. We're gonna start vlogging. Should that be the next?
Oh fuck! We didn't
unveil?
We didn't fully get into Yinzer versus. Like we were getting there, and then
I still don't think I know what it is.
I like derailed. I feel like I derailed Yinzer versus with clotted cream.
Okay.
Why did I bring that up?
I don't know. Yinzer versus clotted cream. What? Okay, so who is Yinzer?
You.
Me.
Yeah. In my head, it's been you
Oh, okay.
or Jake. But
Okay.
you know, I just had like in my head like I'll be there as like very occasionally
Okay.
like chiming in like blah blah blah, but you're Yinzer.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah. Thanks, man.
Don't you think?
I'll do it. I'll kill it.
I know. Well, you are Yinzer.
I'm gonna wear
You look more Yinzer than me, if that makes sense.
That's funny.
You know
yeah,
what I
I
mean?
kind of do.
Like you look like
I've got like the just got off work.
Anthony
vibe.
Jeselnik.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't know about that. Okay, so Yinzer's gonna wear a Penguins hat and a Steelers jersey.
What
Or
about
a
a Pirates hat? Yeah.
Is that more Yinzer though, or would a Yinzer? I think a real Yinzer would wear a Penguins hat.
A real
Even though, like,
Yinzer.
it's not even in the
A
season.
real Yinzer would wear like a 09 Penn Stanley Cup hat.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have one of those lying around.
We'll buy one.
I'm definitely wearing my Le'Veon Bell 20. He doesn't even play for us anymore, but I love that jersey.
Wow.
26 is such a cool number. It's my dad's birthday number.
What's that mean? He was born on the 26th?
Yeah.
Wow. 26 was his golden birthday.
Shout out to my pops. Yeah. What's your golden birthday?
Like you were born on the 9th. So when you turned 9, that was your golden birthday.
Fuck. I don't even remember that year.
I don't know. That's what
Smoke
people
those
say.
memories away.
Do you have
Thank
any
you, Blue
memories?
Dream.
Do you have any memories really from like
All the mundane shit, not really.
it's gone? Yeah. It's so
I mean, why
gone.
would you keep it around?
Hmm.
There is a finite amount of storage in your brain. I forget they calculated how much it is.
So glad you brought that up. It used to be, I don't know how it's calculatable at all, but it used to be that yeah, your brain does have a finite amount of storage, but you would never get there ever, even if you lived thousands of years or something. You would never run out of whatever. But I wonder if that's still true because I heard that back in the day, like before smartphones. So it's like, well, we see so much information every fucking day. I mean, scroll TikTok for an hour. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm really retaining all of that.
no, I think
I've heard your brain is absolutely amazing at storing everything. And in fact, it stores most things, if like 99% of what happens. But what your brain's really bad at is locating those memories. So that's why you only really have access to those core things.
I think it's constantly.
I'm not
being-
sure though. I don't know fucking anything. What do we know?
It
This
might-
is Yinzer versus brain.
Yinzer versus smart.
Yinzer versus neurology.
I think it's constant.
Neuroscience.
The old shit is constantly being replaced by new shit. And
Really?
like, shit that's really important is sticking there, but there's like, I mean, it has to be like, what did you do on August 30th, 2000?
Well, here's how I know you're wrong about that, because there are autistic people who can tell you what they did that day, what they ate for
That's
lunch,
true.
and it's not fake.
That's true.
because their brain is just the way their brain works. They can recall that information. Isn't
true.
that so bizarre?
That is fucking insane.
So-
Well, then that would more so
I don't get it.
back up what you were saying about not being able to locate it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if ever in the future there will be a device, like maybe Elon, whatever, but like maybe there'll be a device that will enhance your brain's natural ability to locate information. Like maybe we'll be able to.
There is one already.
Imagine if you could turn that on and be like, oh, I do remember what I was doing November 7th in 2009. Wow, that's awesome.
This is actually crazy that you're bringing this up because there is a way to do that.
What? Nuh-uh.
It's called the Silva Method. You know that your brain has different different.
This is so Yinzer versus neuroscience. But anyway, let's hear it.
Your brain operates at different levels. So like when you wake up, you're in alpha level, but when you're like right now we're in beta level. Like your brain is operating at like a higher frequency or lower or so. I forget.
Vice versa. Whatever.
But you basically tap into your subconscious, like consciously. You can like get into your alpha level, or like they call it your level, and basically do like what you're saying, like locate information that you wouldn't. It's a book that I was reading, and I'm like reading it right now, and it's sick. But it's all about that, like control it, like mind control over your mind. It's sick.
If I were a more disciplined person, I would really jump down this rabbit hole. Dude, my curiosity is limitless, but my discipline and follow through is...
That's what I'm trying to work on.
There's not enough time in the day. There really isn't. I've been wanting to do stained glass for like 9 years. I have all the stuff.
You want to know what's funny?
Huh?
I didn't smoke weed for 2 days because...
That's
I
huge.
didn't tell you about this.
That's huge.
Thank you. I went to the hospital because my eyes were yellow. My fucking eyes. I thankfully I found out what it was, but this is what I was going to tell you. I was going to drop a major bomb on you. Me and Chelsea were on the bed, and she like looked into my eyes and she was like, "Oh my God, your eyes look like they're yellow." I'll include pictures here. It's fucking crazy, but it scared the fuck out of me, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is like some residual effect from my drinking mixed with my weed smoking mixed with like stress from touring." And you know, I was like, "Oh my, it's finally catching up to
Changing
me."
your diet.
Yeah. So they were yellow, and everyone was like, "Dude, you're fine. Like, don't worry about it. You don't have to do anything." And I basically was like, I'm going to the fucking ER just to see what the deal is and get my blood work done. Just because I don't want it to be some liver thing or like some kidney thing. So we end up going, and I got my shit done, and all the tests were fine, but my bilirubins were increased, which is like, jaundice is like a side effect of like liver failure. Like if you're drinking a lot. So that's what I was really worried about. But I guess it was just due to, if you work out really hard, your jaundice, you can get jaundice, your bilirubins can spike or something.
So you can give yourself that yellow complexion in your eyes.
So that's what it was. I have this thing called Gilbert's syndrome, which is, it's genetic. So someone in our family has to have it. But if you're really stressed, if you're fasting, or like you do a really, really intense workout, your body can produce more bilirubin than.
So what are like the ramifications of that?
It's it's like
it's just like cosmetic.
Weird, yeah, but it scared the fuck out of me, dude.
Yeah, I mean, dude, your eyes are an excellent communicator of underlying issues in your body. If anyone doesn't know that, I'm sure most people do.
Yeah,
but
like when
pay
they're
attention
red,
to your eyes.
That means it's time to watch Jimmy Neutron.
That means
with the sound off. But yeah, dude, when I was drinking really heavily, I was like, dude, I know I'm gonna wake up with yellow eyes one day. Like, I was so afraid of that happening. Mm-hmm. And when that happened, I almost had like I was like really starting to panic. It scared the fuck out of me. So long story short, I didn't smoke
because you were freaked yourself.
I freaked myself. I basically,
because I told you the one day, I was like, oh yeah, make no mistake, if you smoke weed around the clock, you can run into like liver cirrhosis. Yeah, liver cirrhosis of the liver. I mean, not as bad as alcohol, but I mean,
But
You know what I'm
thankfully,
saying?
it wasn't that. So she was like, "Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Like, it's not your life. Thank God that you're not drinking anymore, but it's not affected by your marijuana use." So I was like, "Okay," but I didn't smoke
That's
for
dope.
those 2 days, and I got so much done.
Really?
All of that just distilled into that. Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome.
I got a ton done, and I felt really good.
What did you do?
I just was very like focused. We went to a antique store, and I usually am so ADHD and like all over the place when I walk into a store like that. I can't.
You don't even take anything in.
Right. There's too much shit that I can't. I get overwhelmed, and I'm just like, all right, this is like, I get like kind of like bored, but I was able to focus. I don't know.
Yeah, whenever I take breaks from smoking weed, cold turkey, there's usually a point where it feels like really good. But then I also hit a point, usually again, where I'm like, I'm ready to smoke weed again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally. It's a seesaw.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It can definitely feel good. Sometimes I quit smoking and like I'm just still unproductive and just sober.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa. Okay, maybe it's not the weed.
Sometimes
You know what I mean?
I have trouble just chilling.
Yeah,
And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, damn, I don't think weed. I think I just need to. I wouldn't be chill with weed or without weed. Like sometimes I think I'm looking to smoke to like
not be bored.
to chill or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
Could just be bored.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Just so you enjoy times when you're not bored more.
Right.
You don't have to always be like, this is cool and
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely true. Someone DM'd me and was like, yeah, I think you guys have like a dopamine problem. And I was like, no, I mean, like, I think we know that, but you know what I mean? I mean, that's true.
Yeah. Weed's just fun.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, cool. This isn't sucky anymore. Like before weed, like getting off work sometimes and like going upstairs and like, I'm like, wow, I'm really watching like recaps of the hockey games last night.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing right now. Holy fuck.
What,
Wow.
when you're
For
smoking?
some people, no, just like normal, not smoking. I'm like, for some people, that's enough. They're just like, can watch the recaps of the games and be like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's how I felt though. I feel like I was satisfied with way less than I normally am.
That's cool. I honestly think if you can feel like that without smoking weed, that's the goal,
Right. I
So
think that's what I kind of discovered. It's the dirty little secret.
yeah.
Meditating is fucking. I feel like you can reach a euphoric state without drugs and alcohol. I think that's the mage secret to life.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if you were just alone in Tibet, sitting there, and you completely detached yourself from like. You know what a cool exercise is? To imagine that you're like the last person on Earth. Like what that would look like.
What would you do?
It's just trippy. Like if you wake up and really convince yourself like for a couple minutes that you're the only person left on the planet.
Wow. What would you do?
It's kind of like a really freeing feeling. I don't know.
I know what I would do.
What?
I would instantly, it would be so quick how fast I would like start to go and accrue assets. Like if I was the last person on Earth, I'd be like, dude, I'm going to go and get like the nicest car with keys that I can find and just like rip it around. Just for fucking fun. Whatever. Run out of gas, just siphon it off someone else. I mean,
Yeah.
you're the last person. Be fun. I would just do stuff like that.
As far as
I would travel. Are there still animals?
Yeah.
I would travel and shit. I mean, I know what you're saying. You're not really looking for like what would your plan be. It's like more of a spiritual reflection.
I wasn't really looking for anything.
But the exercise is like spiritually kind of, right?
Someone said something along the lines of that the other day. It was like, imagine if you didn't have a past or something like that. Like if today was the first day that you've ever lived. I was like, damn, that's also pretty freeing. Kind of like puts you in the moment, like instantly.
Yeah.
I love shit like that. I'm always in my head. Sucks.
Yeah, me too. I can relate to that. I definitely overthink things.
Except for when I work out.
Really?
That makes me present. Actually, no, it puts me in my head too.
Working out for me, to be honest, like people love their little fairy tale. This is like a Nate hater moment, honestly. People love their
what are we going to call the Nate segments?
Who gives
Nate's
a fuck?
take?
Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck.com?
Who gives a fucking fuck yourself? I don't care what we call it. That's what it's
I'm gonna
called.
put that on the screen. Who gives a fucking fuck yourself? I don't care what we call it.
That's what it is.
All right.
Dude, what were we just talking about? You got to remind me.
We were talking about working out in the little fairy
Oh my
tale.
God. The fairy tale of like working out will make you feel new on another level. Getting up and work. I challenge you, wake up and go for a run and tell me you regret that. And it's like, you know what? When I wake up and go for a run at 6 a.m., I just went for a fucking uncomfortable run and I get back and I'm cold and I shower before work. And like, yeah, maybe feel a little bit good. Dude, it's like, but then again, maybe my view is warped because I grew up kind of as an athlete, like playing on 2 hockey teams. Like I was always active. So it wasn't like this religious, like you can really appreciate life if you work your body thing.
Yeah.
I was just always active.
Right.
I was like doing push-ups in the gym, like for hockey, so I could be
Score goals. Score gores.
score goals, so I could like play hockey better. I wasn't like getting some profound like, this is what it's all about.
Body's a temple.
My body's a temple. Anything? No, I
Yeah.
think you can read meaning into anything if you want.
Yeah.
Like, I think anything can be your salvation. It doesn't have to be working out.
Right.
You know, but it is good.
I think it's good people
I'm
are
not shitting
working
on it.
out.
I'm just like, it is I don't know. People are like, just wake up early and run and you'll be better. I'm like,
David Goggins. Have you seen him? Those videos are so funny.
I
He's
probably
like running
have,
in the
but
rain.
the
He's
name
like,
isn't familiar.
He's like, I'll put one up. He's so fucking awesome. He is dope though. He's super motivating. He ran 100 miles. His body like shut down, and he didn't quit. It was for this Navy SEAL thing, this Navy SEAL like qualifier thing. He only brought a bottle of water and like 3 crackers. I don't know if that's what. He definitely pushed himself like way beyond any limit, but it proves it. You can do anything you put your mind to. That dude definitely doesn't smoke weed. I asked Jake, I was like, do you think Sidney Crosby smokes weed? And he was like, probably not.
Sidney Crosby, if you asked him if he smoked weed, he'd probably go, "Oh no, no."
I don't
and
do
it's
that.
like, I love Sid, man.
Me too.
Here's what I'll say about
think he's
Sidney
awesome.
Crosby. He is a great fucking hockey player.
He's the best.
That's what I would say about Sidney Crosby.
He's the
though.
best. Do you think
If you can read between the lines, what I'm saying in between, do I think he's ever smoked weed? And what I think of Sidney Crosby, I think he's a great hockey player.
So no. You don't think he has?
There's certain people who know what I'm getting at. I'll leave it at that.
What's that mean? Say it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
If you watch hockey, you know what I'm getting at. I'll put it that way. I'm talking to the 3 guys again. I'm really being annoying with the hockey thing.
I don't think a lot of hockey players smoke weed.
It's not a weed-friendly sport, just in terms of it's super cardiovascular. Smoking. I used to smoke.
What about basketball?
I used to smoke before adult league games. Still do.
Yeah.
Yep.
How does that feel when you're hitting someone or getting hit? Because weed like mellows you out. Like could not play aggressively if I was stoned.
Here is my adult league routine ritual that no one asked for.
Stone,
Smoke.
play McDonald's.
Smoke way misgauge it completely and smoke way too soon in terms of like time before your game. Like I'm always like, I'm good to smoke. I won't even feel it by the time I get there.
Yeah.
I get there and like I'm still like,
You're like,
wow. I'm like tying my skates like, you know what I mean? And so, stone up too soon to game time and then get out there and play the first period normally and then throw up, take a couple shifts off,
wow.
finish the game, like laboring, like
Probably smell like weed because you're sweating.
Yeah, grab a beer after the game. Boom. Beer after the game in the locker room.
McDonald's.
Beer after the game in the locker room. Beer in the shower at home. That was the ritual.
That sounds great.
Adult league ritual. It was awesome. I didn't live every day like that, but adult league feels good sometimes.
Yeah.
All my games are
contact.
It's no checking. It's not no contact. So it's like you can't open ice hit somebody, but you can definitely.
Do dudes fight?
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the time. Our team was like notoriously kind of scrappy. Not me, but our team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not me though.
Why not?
I'm small, man. I know my limits.
Small guys are a lot of Navy SEALs are small dudes.
But I'm not gonna like buck up to somebody who's 6'5" and like 210 when I have to get up and go to work tomorrow.
That's
like,
true. But wait, hold on. I learned something from another podcast that I was on. This dude was telling me about this dude named Paul Bunak. You should look up his videos. But he basically teaches you how to. There's a martial arts style that the Filipinos adopted because I forget whether like in Hawaii or the Philippines, the Filipinos are not as like they would fight these Samoan dudes who are like really, really big, and the Filipinos are not very big. So they have this style of like martial arts where you basically leverage your size. So like this dude Paul Bunak teaches you how to do all these sick fucking moves, how to like totally decimate people who are bigger than you. It's all like smashing their face against your head. That's actually like the top of your head is really strong. Biting, he says biting is the number, like if he was to rate biting on a scale, he would rate it a 10. It's like the single most painful thing you could do to someone.
You know what I've heard about biting also? If you get bit by another human and it draws blood, go to the fucking hospital because of the bacteria getting in your blood. Yeah. Like human mouths are like bad bacteria.
Wow.
Yeah. Watch that be not true at all.
That could make sense.
I've heard that though.
Aren't dogs' mouths really clean?
I think that means like proportionately to
what they
eat.
Dog's mouth isn't clean.
When it licks his asshole.
When it's eating poop.
When it licks its poopy bum bum.
When it's eating a big poop.
Speaking of that, guess what I heard about.
Speaking of eating your own poop.
No, seriously, speaking of eating your own poop.
Guess what I heard?
You know what animal does that?
A dog.
No. Well, yeah, but you know what animal does that intentfully and with a reason behind it?
A dog.
Beavers.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they getting out of that?
It's like part of their dam making process. They eat wood and they fucking shit it out and they literally eat it as they're shitting it out. They eat it because it's like the wood hasn't like broke down, processed enough yet. So they like give it another rinse.
What?
And then I think they use like their excrement for some sort of damming.
That's pretty cool. Beavers are master builders. They're really cool.
They're
cute.
Have you ever seen beaver?
I've seen a few beavers.
Have you ever seen like beaver like gnawings on a tree? And have you ever seen a tree, like a felled tree?
Yeah.
Because of like beavers?
There's beavers over here in Chartiers Creek.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool to see.
You can hear them. Sometimes they slap their tail against the water.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I've seen a couple beeves in my day.
Me too.
There's a fucking bar in Indianapolis called something Beaver. There was one in fucking North Carolina called the Wild Beaver. And I was at a show and I was like, yeah, so where are we all getting a drink after? I always say that, even it's whatever. And everyone was like, we're going to the Wild Beaver. And I was like, oh, the Wild Beaver, that sounds fun. Yeah, just let me know where she's at and we can all go party with her. Wild Beaver, dude.
Did it get any?
Yeah, people thought it was fun.
That's funny. Yeah, dude. That's a funny like crowd work thing. Like, yeah, where are we all drinking after
Yeah,
this?
it's funny.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I don't know what
people
mine
are like,
would be.
whoa!
I don't know what mine would be.
As soon as you say drink, where we drink, anything drink, people lose their fucking mind.
Okay, who's hammered in here? You're not going to get in trouble.
I'm hammered.
I'm hammered.
You
drunk.
What do you got? She opens her desk. There's like 3 little Smirnoff shooters. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Chaser. Drinking. I smelled wine the other day and I was like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm to the point now where I just look at alcohol like as like a gun. Like if you put a gun in front of me, I'd be like, you're not tempted to. No one's gonna put a gun in front of you, at least me, and I'm not gonna be tempted to shoot myself in the head. I'm not gonna be sitting there like struggling with the, like, fuck, should I shoot myself? I don't know. Like it's just not a thing. Like you could put a bottle of, I don't know. I just feel nothing towards it.
I definitely don't think they're the same. I know what you mean though. Alcohol to me
it's
just
an
like
extreme example, but I'm just trying to make
alcohol
an analogy.
for me is just like, yeah, I know what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Blah blah blah.
You've never been like I've seen you drunk maybe like a handful of times.
The one time I was super drunk was when I visited you in LA.
Yeah. Oh, and the fucking Airbnb at downtown.
That one I was drunk, but I was like sick. Drunk.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was smoking cigarettes or if it was because I ate a bunch of food, but I was sick. You know what I mean? At your house, I was like dry heaving, like bile, like stomach acid.
Yeah.
Like that was like I was really drunk.
That was bad.
Yeah. At least when I was at the Airbnb, it was just all food.
Was that the same night we went to Korean barbecue with Brian?
Yeah. We went to Korean barbecue with Brian.
That was fun.
And Alex, and the 3 of us and Jake had wife beaters on.
Oh my God.
Because Alex stopped and got wife beaters somewhere. He was like, yeah, put these on. Yeah. Aren't these sick? Put these on. He has like an accent. He's from North Carolina.
Aren't these sick? Put these on.
It's not that thick.
Put these on, y'all.
Was that the first time you met him, Alex?
I think it was.
That was the first time I met Brian and Alex.
No way.
Yeah.
Browlix. Love Browlix.
Me too. I love Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Remember that?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah.
I love Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
That's so funny.
Pennsylvania is hilarious when Brian said that.
Brian's the best. Oh, dude. I forgot to say this last time. When I was in fucking New York for a show, I went to a card store and I walked in and the dude was like, "Are you Nicoletti?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude. What up, though?" And then he gave me this binder for free.
Full of cards?
No. I had to buy the cards.
Oh.
But I got hooked up with a sweet ass binder. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is I relapsed and bought
relapse?
More Pokemon cards, yeah. But there's some good shit in here. I got the Rotom full art alt
art
thingy.
full art alt.
I don't know. I also got a bunch of more basketball cards.
The basketball cards are very intriguing to me. What's with that in you?
I don't know. It's just cool. I got a bunch of rookie cards. I'm into that right now. Cade Cunningham.
Who else?
Fucking Evan Mobley. I pulled one of his. Nothing cool, but
I don't even know.
Josh Giddey. He's a rookie. I have a card of his.
Who are like the NBA? Who's the NBA's like biggest star right now?
LeBron.
But he's like on his way out, right?
I don't know.
Isn't he on his way out? Like a couple more seasons.
LeBron
maybe?
Is like the king of basketball.
King James. Do you think he's the greatest athlete ever?
Probably.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think the greatest athlete ever isn't alive.
I feel like the dudes back then were definitely playing, but I feel like the athletes of today just play at such a higher. They need to, like, there's just a demand for exceptional performing.
Yeah.
So like Sid Crosby, if Sid Crosby played any of the like star players of like when hockey just started, like
yeah,
he would fuck them so hard. So I think it's like the greatest No, dude, fuck that. The greatest athlete of our generation is Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Dude, that's funny. Like racing, do you think that's a sport?
Yeah.
NASCAR? You think
Yeah.
it's a sport?
Yeah.
You think it's a sport?
Dude, those dudes actually, like, you need to be, like, in pretty good physical shape to race.
Really?
Yeah.
Like be in good shape?
Yeah, think of all the G-force, like, when you're traveling that fast and
What does that matter? I'm
'cause
serious. I don't know.
your core, like, you're moving, so the physics of it, like, Lewis Hamilton, for like, all the F1 dudes are, like, really skinny because,
Really?
first of all, you're burning so many calories just being in that suit. It's, like, really hot in there. And then, yeah, like, think of when you're driving in your car and you're going like 50 miles an hour and you like make kind of a sharp turn around like a coming off an exit on the highway, like that G-force. Imagine having like 10 times that. You definitely have to have a lot of core strength.
Man, I just don't know.
And just arm strength too.
Honestly, I can't really imagine it. Like I'm like, I don't know how much
It's tough.
How much of it's the car these days.
Also, braking is hard. I drove when I was
I mean, you have to be a professional driver, which is like
right.
it's a skill. Is it a sport?
Yeah.
Like it's a race. Like in my head, I'm like, is racing a sport?
Yeah.
Like is riding dirt bikes a sport? Or is
Yeah.
that like racing dirt bikes?
It's cool. It's a sport.
In my head, sports is like, okay, it's baseball, soccer, hockey, football,
bikes.
lacrosse.
Racing cars.
Like dirt bikes and cars, I'm like, guys, it's like gas and lean. It's like gasoline in an engine.
It definitely takes.
I'm like, you're an operator of
But
a
it's
vehicle.
physical, though.
You're an operator of a vehicle at an extremely apex level. That's an impossibly impressive.
Do you think skiing is a sport?
There's no motors in it. Skiing is a sport.
I know, but like, why is the
So
motor?
skiing
why
isn't
does
a
the
sport.
motor make it?
Skiing isn't a sport. Skiing's an activity. Like
Skiing's a sport.
no, skiing's an activity. Like super pipe, like park skiing, like that's a sport. Like compete, like that's a sport.
What about sledding
or like downhill? That's an activity.
luging?
Luging,
That's a sport.
is that a sport?
I think anything physical can be.
Luging is
argued.
like, dude, don't people walk onto an Olympic team like having never done it before?
Really?
Isn't
Maybe.
Oh, like
I think all you need is fucking a Whole Foods card
racing
and a
to me
longboard.
is like if you are powering the vehicle, like cycling.
Yeah.
Sure, that's a sport. But like if they were like racing on dirt bikes, I'd be like,
I think it's a sport.
imagine the Tour de France on dirt bikes. Is that a sport? Or is that a race on
It's
dirt
definitely
bikes?
physical. It's physical.
It's physical, but like
You're physically okay. Is horse racing a sport?
it's like an activity.
It's a sport.
I mean, we're arguing.
'Cause there's a winner.
I mean, like we're arguing over like diction at this point.
I want to
But,
see
like-
in the comments whose team DJ Nikki C.
Oh, people are gonna be like, Nate's fucking stupid.
Racing
He's
is
being
a
such a
sport."
stickler. He's just poking holes. Oh, I don't have people on my side in this comment section.
It's okay.
Hey, back against the wall.
I think it's a sport.
What is
Racing.
NASCAR is a sport?
I think if you own a Ford, you're awesome. That's what I think.
NASCAR is a sport.
Yeah.
I love. There's gonna be someone who's like, I'd like to see you drive a car. I'm like, I'm not claiming. I'm just saying. I don't think it's a sport.
Okay, well, what I was going to say is when I was in Vegas, I did this fucking, you can like rent a supercar and you get to go out for like 15 minutes and drive it. But I picked the Ferrari and I fucking, dude, it is actually pretty hard to handle those
Well,
speeds.
yeah, they have so much power.
Like I had to stand up on, like you're going 0 to 60 in X amount of seconds. I had to literally stand on the brakes to fucking slow that thing down. And then just like turning it when you're going that fast. It definitely is a sport, dude. Woo!
I still am like,
You know what a sport is wrangling all the girls after you win the fucking race when you're spraying champagne on all the fucking spectators. Hey, girls over here. Woo! Say!
what's the
Signing autographs, signing boobs.
What's the funniest thing you've celebrated in your life with like champagne? Like, psst. Is there anything
Negative pregnancy test?
really with champagne?
No, I don't know. Nothing cool. I don't think I've ever celebrated anything with champagne.
I think we celebrated like
Maybe
a
like
submission
Christmas.
to like a campus movie fest with champagne one time, and
That's
looking
cool.
back, that's like
Cringe AF.
Whoa. Also, I forgot to acknowledge this thus far this episode. I'm on bald mode.
Oh yeah.
Just as a bit.
I like the Pool Designs beanie.
Yeah.
I want to collect all the Pool Designs merch. I have the Flex Fit hat. I stole from Bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's see if I have hat hair right now.
Yeah, you kind of do. Whoa.
Crazy.
Stoner, the Bridge to Terabithia Stoner Edition. Yeah, you look like skater punk. Fuck you, man. We're skating here, bitch. Pussy. What?
Nothing.
Fucking skater. If my kids ever get yelled at by another parent, I will fucking Spartan kick them into the road. Straight up.
Remember
I will not tolerate that.
Wait,
shit.
I'll blow the lid on this just because it's fun. Because like we're far enough into this episode that like not everyone's listening at this point. You know, who clicked on the video. We're probably talking to like 30%.
You'd be surprised.
We're probably talking to 30. Like analytically, we're probably talking to 30% of our audience right now.
I'd say 32.
Okay, but under 50%.
More like 19. No, 51. 51.
What do you actually think? How many do you actually think right now?
I don't know.
Like what percentage is like listening right now? 40% optimistically at this point in the episode.
In a way.
For
See
real?
that. I don't know.
You've no guess.
Maybe. Well, I don't know how many people are like listen to the whole thing. Half. I'd say half.
No, I'm just asking
'Cause
like
it
a
either
percentage.
isn't.
You don't need to know how many people are listening.
10%.
You think 10% are still here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was just going to let the 10% still listening in on that. We're going to just start lying
Okay.
in the episodes.
Huge lies.
No, just like lies. Just like, they're just like nonsensical lies. Like here, you want to know an example of a lie?
Yeah.
Today at work, the concrete guys were coming in and the truck blew, you know, like the big wheels that like sit on those trucks.
Yeah.
I guess it like wasn't like cinched in right, and it blew off the side when it like made the turn. It hit the curb. It blew off, and fucking ruined all these these landscapers were doing work there at this house, and it fucking ruined all their work
What?
there at the time. That didn't happen.
Oh, it's a lie.
No, I'm just saying like lying about shit that isn't pertinent to lie about. Like that's not fun to lie about.
That's pretty good. That might be even too good for that though. You have to come up with something way more.
It's too like it's too normal.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's too good for that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So today at work, one of the coworkers who I don't really like, I don't even know him by name, but he, I guess his wife brought in lunch for everyone. Have you ever had the Chick-fil-A sliders? It was that, and they were really good. Have you ever had those?
Yeah.
That was a lie. That didn't happen. Isn't that funny?
No, you should have said, yeah, I didn't get one.
And I didn't get one. Everyone else got one.
But
I was
didn't.
the only one who didn't get one.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
And it was weird because I don't know him that well.
That's funny.
You don't think just lying randomly for no reason is funny?
I kind of already do that.
Let's hear one.
Remember that LaCroix I just drank?
Yeah, that was real.
That
though.
was beer.
Really?
I relapsed. Yeah, I'm an alcoholic.
Is beer in there?
Yeah.
Is that?
I'm really not in good shape, dude.
Sweet.
Just kidding. That was a lie.
That was really convincing.
Right?
Wow.
Relapse Central. Woo! If LaCroix were bad for you, then I definitely have relapsed because I love them so much. Woo!
I'm seeing Maroon 5. It's an obvious lie.
Dude, I'm seeing Maroon 5 tonight.
Really?
That's sick, yeah.
Are you going to see Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Making it like you said it now.
Just stealing it? Dude, I'm going to.
Really?
I'm going to.
That's awesome. Where are your tickets? Where are your seats?
Maroon 5. Oh my God. It's going to be the concert of a lifetime.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm going with some of my coworkers.
No way.
Yeah, one of their wives had extra tickets.
I'm going with some of my coworkers too. Yeah, one of their wives died.
And so they had extra tickets.
So they had an extra ticket. I took it. I took it.
Oh my God.
I took the wife who passed away's extra ticket and spent the entire concert.
My ass.
Spent the entire concert in the bathroom looking at blank.
Poshmark,
Yeah. Pinterest.
Pinterest.
I spent it in the bathroom trying to sign up for Pinterest and not getting the CAPTCHA right.
Dude, you know what
For an hour, for the whole duration of the show.
You know what I actually did? That sounds like one of the lie bits. It
What?
sounds like I'm like doing another lie thing.
What?
I actually signed up for like a belay rock climbing certification class.
Wow.
No, I didn't. Another lie.
That's cool. That was a good one.
I'm just gonna be
A liar?
I'm just gonna lie about everything, man.
I'm a liar now.
Lying is so much fun. Sometimes I get klepto with lying about like little shit like that. That's so fun.
Have you ever seen The Invention of Lying with Ricky Gervais?
Mm-mm.
It's all about that.
It's hilarious. That's not shocking at all that he would have a thing about it. 'Cause it's
So
the
funny.
funniest thing ever, just lying.
Yeah. Making stuff up.
It's so funny. We used to do that in college. A real thing that happened that isn't part of the lie bit. This isn't something I'm going to be like, that was a lie. In college, this is a story about lying, though. Mm-hmm. One time we lied to my friend a whole bunch just to test how gullible he was and revealed to him later in the year that they were lies, and he was not happy.
What?
Admittedly. We would have like my friends like fake be mad at each other and be like, dude, they got in an argument. Like,
That's hilarious.
fully like twisting his reality for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up. That wasn't
that's
cool.
fucked up.
Not cool.
Which friend was this?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
I'll tell you later for sure. But well, he knows and he might listen. That wasn't cool. He wasn't happy at us.
Sorry, brother.
I remember when he found out, he was like, when he, you might have to cut this so I don't look like a crazy person.
Okay.
At least me laughing at that. When he found out, he was like, that's something he did when he was like trying to hide how pissed he was. Like, I don't think that's very funny. I don't think that was very funny.
That's funny.
We told him one time that like my friend like shit in the pool. We were like, yeah, he like tried to fart and like make bubbles as a joke and he pooped. Not true. Just like, why did we lie? I don't know. It's hilarious.
It's fun to lie
It
about
was so much fun.
things that aren't harmful.
This is back when I didn't drink or smoke, so I was just like making life fun anyway. I knew how.
Right.
I was lying for fun.
Smoking cigs.
No, we used to walk around campus and like we'd go out, not around campus. We'd walk around like downtown.
With each other? You'd go out with each other?
We'd go out downtown.
Oh, okay.
Like to go out and like drink and whatever, like to the clubs and whatever. And we'd be like in line to get in. And we'd be like, that was so weird that like Asher Roth was at Liquid. Like, why was he there? Like, posted up. I mean, he was in VIP. Like, I don't think he has a show. Like, talking about it like super realistically about someone who's like not that big of a deal. So it seems super believable.
That's funny.
And people would start chattering about it, and we would like listen for like other people saying, "Did you hear what they fucking saying? Yeah, it was fucking Liquid. Like, wait, Lil Wayne's at Barcade."
I would go if Lil Wayne was there.
Isn't that hilarious?
That's awesome.
We would do that a lot.
You guys are fucking crazy.
That was like a homeschooled ass, like, let's make life fun activity. Let's go lie.
To the townspeople.
Just to whoever. Let's go lie to a bunch of drunk
Whoever
people.
was there.
Yeah. Who's like a super believable person? Hoodie Allen.
Yeah.
Dude, Hoodie Allen's at Liquid. Why? That was weird. He was there though. Man, let's go home.
That. Mike Stud.
Mike Stud was at Liquid last night.
That sounds fire.
Why was he there? He's going to be there tonight.
He was posting.
He was posting.
He's posting on his Pinterest page.
That's actually very believable.
Posting on his Pinterest page?
Yeah. You performed
I did.
at my college. I didn't get into your show. Backstage wouldn't let me in, and I was on that list. And then we went around, and we tried to get in, and they wouldn't let me in for no reason.
That is so weird.
I still suspect, this is me being a crazy person, I still suspect that Tanner said to not let me in.
That would be hilarious.
Why else would I not be? I was over 21. Why was I not allowed in? They let Ben in with his fake, but he just let him in underage. And Ben was looking over his shoulder at the list, and he was like, "No, that's him. He's right there on the list." And the guy was like, "You're not getting in." Literally told me, "You're not getting in here." I literally was like, I just walked home. I was like, "Okay."
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
Dude, everyone else was there underage too.
That is so bizarre.
I was like of age on the list, wasn't allowed in. I was like, whoa, that's hilarious.
That's so fucking gay.
Jake wasn't allowed in either.
Yeah, Dr. Toilet and Attaboy. Don't let him in. It's my competition. Well, shit, dude. I think we're at the time.
Are we?
Yeah.
Was this our worst episode?
No.
No, it's just funny to say that.
This is our best. Latris. We good?
Are we doing Yinzer versus...
Should we? Yinzer versus Spirit High Lane?
Are we doing that?
Let's do it.
We're doing it?
You want to?
Are we going to do it?
Are we going to?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
After this?
Yeah, let's do it. Guys, friendship is kind. Follow us on Twitter. Peace.
Follow us on Twitter.
Woo!